Hi everybody. Today we're just going to do a lovely stretch class. So make it your own, do what you can and just enjoy it. So we'll come down to the mat, just carefully, however works best for you. I want you to come down onto your hands and knees, find a little box position. Just be at ease with each corner of your torso. So a hand underneath each shoulder, a knee underneath each hip. And we're going to begin to think about lengthening our tail. So imagine the wheels that we've been talking about. I want you to just imagine that wheel. And the more that wheel rounds, the more you just lengthen through the lower part of your spine. We have the equivalent wheel on the top part of our body. And this wheel is going this way. So we have two wheels going in opposite directions to enable us to take a lovely stretch. Think about it being much more about the back of the body rather than the front of the body. And then just slowly lengthen and make the wheels now go in the opposite direction. So this wheel is now going this way. And this wheel is now going this way. And again, feel that lovely stretch. I'm going to go again. Tail. Think about more the back of the body, those wheels, less about this being about your abdominals pulling in to make this happen. And then pushing again away the other way. And then slowly pause. And we're just going to do some circles. Circle around and around. Around and around. We'll go the other way. Round and around. Around and around. And then you're going to pause and you're going to gently pick up one shin and you're going to pull it like a dog's tail across to one side and you're going to look at it. Let it wag across to the other side and look at it there. And I want you to think lateral flexion here. So as I take my leg to my right, my left rib cage opens. Leg to the left, my right ribs open. Keep pushing those seat bones away from you, no curling of the tail. Feel that lateral spine. And across. And across. Pause. Pick the other leg up. Across. And across. Really keep thinking about the length in your entire spine. You're moving from your rib cage. Keep thinking about hands and how the hands are almost pushing the mat away from you. And across, one more, and across. Bring it down and just take a little stretch for a moment. Just hold and breathe. And you may even want to take your hands across to one side, lift your opposite seat bone right up and over your opposite heel and take that stretch. Now allow your armpit to drop down towards the mat. So if I've taken my hands to my right, I've taken my left armpit down. And then bring it all the way around, up and over. I've gone to my left with my hands, so I go to my right with my right seat bone. And I'm going to drop my right armpit down towards the floor. And then bring it all the way back through center and pause. Just take one arm all the way out to the side and just hold it there. If the head doesn't feel comfortable, it can drop down. Really feel that stretch. All the way down and the other side. Open, open, open. Lengthen your spine. And all the way back to that on our knee if it's easier for balance, just by bringing one foot forwards, knee stays over ankle. Allow yourself just to find a stretch that's adequate for you. So you want to feel it in that back hip, the back hip opening. Keep the pelvis nice and square, shoulders long and lengthened. If you want to make it more challenging, push back through that back heel. Feel that lovely stretch. And then slowly from there, we can add to this. Bringing arm up on the stretching side and feel that lateral flexion again. So we're opening the ribs up. Optional, hand, pull, and open. Keep that top elbow lovely and open. All the way back, down, knee comes down. Bring your hands forwards. Allow this leg to straighten and pick the toes up. Push the back seat bone back behind you. So now I want you to think about the wheels again. And the upper body is going in the wheel this way. So that I'm trying to flatten that back as best I can. And the lower body wheel is going this way. So the pelvis is slightly tipped forwards. Slowly from there, bring that foot down if you can. Just switch feet nice and simply like so. So we can begin, just hands onto the knees, hold and breathe. Relax the shoulders. And you can tuck that toe under, push down through the heel at the back, hold. More challenging, arm comes up. Start to come up, to come over. And if you want to add to it, hand onto wrist and pull. Arm comes back up, hands come down, knee comes down, hands to floor, stretch that front leg out. Really focus on flexing through that ankle. You can relax the back toes if you wish. And now imagine the wheel going this way of your upper body. Extension almost of your back. So it's really working those back muscles. My seat bone pushing away from me. My pelvic circle in my mind is going this way. Widen those elbows, take it lower if you can, to bring it forwards and step forwards. So we're now going to bring it down onto the floor and draw your bones all the way down sequentially and pause. Now you're going to reach one leg out, draw the other gently in, and I want you just to hold behind your knee. Now you're very welcome to use a flex band here if you wish. I'm just going to gently stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. Sliding the hands a little further up. Flex again through that ankle. Widen your elbows. If there's a little bend in your knee, it's absolutely fine. And again, try not to flatten your back. So I'm making a very mini wheel going this way, so that the back doesn't really flatten, but it will stretch your pelvis more, your hamstring more, because you're thinking about your seat bone pushing down in opposition from your heel. And then even from there, with the leg up, you can take your other arm out to the side, just a gentle draw across with the leg. Perhaps roll your head to the side. Now think about what your seat bone is doing again. Is it possible to pull that seat bone down towards the floor on the stretching side? If it's easier, you can bend your knee. And then all the way back. Allow your other leg to come in and just rest that leg into figure four. Don't let your pelvis change its positioning, keep it nice and square. If you can, floating that underside leg up. Now, you can draw that leg in, that is your support leg, and holding, same side hand as I can see the foot, a little push into the elbow, with the elbow into the inside edge of the knee. Again, try not to flatten the back out. And you can draw that leg just a touch across, away from the direction of the stretch. So if I'm stretching my right side, then I'm very definitely moving a little across to my left. And again, move around whatever feels good to you. Keep the length in your shoulder blades. Slowly from there, we'll do exactly the same on the other side. So reach your leg long, hands behind the knee, and begin to stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. Slide the hands, if you can, a little higher up. And remember that mini wheel, keeping the pelvis ever so slightly rotating forwards. No flattening out to the back. You can flex deeply through your ankle if you wish. Hold and breathe. Be aware of your eyelids, your cheekbones, your shoulders, your skin. And very slowly from there, just take your hand gently to the outside edge of that leg and draw it a little across. Thinking about the length in your tail, the length in your seat bones. You may even want to roll your head across to look at the outstretched arm. And slowly bring it all the way back. Bend that knee. Draw the other leg in and rest it into figure 4. Slowly from there, you can pick that underside leg up if it feels okay to you. And again, I'm not flattening out my back at all. I'm going to hold with my same side hand as I can see the foot and place my elbow into the little knee crease that you've made in that figure 4 position. So if I'm stretching out my left piriformis region, gluteal region, and I'm going to roll ever so slightly without flattening my back out to my right. And back, and it's sometimes quite nice to move around in this. And again, depending on how things feel, some people prefer to be up like this. I'm more than happy if that's the case. And then very slowly allow that foot to come down, and the foot comes down. And just allow the first leg to come up again. You can hold behind your leg. And I just want you to circle your ankles. Circle, circle. And then we go the other way. Circle, circle, circle. Point a little, flex a little, point a little, flex. Just to make sure that those feet are fully functional. And again, a little point and flex, and point and flex. Bend, place that foot down. Lift the other leg up. Support the leg, try not to flatten the back, try and remain in neutral. And again, similar on this side, just circle. Remember, if our feet don't function correctly, there's a big knock-on effect on the knee and the hip. Now we go the other way. We rely on all those little bones to slide, to rotate, to create the smallest of movements that enable the movement to happen further up the leg. And then pause, point and flex, point and flex. Leg does not need to be straight here. And pause. And we'll go the other way again. Circle. other way. If you want a little block or a towel or a cushion under your head, then please feel free. And a little point flex, point flex. And then just bring both knees in, give yourself a hug for a moment. Remember, sometimes just being still is relaxing in itself. And then we're going to take those thigh bones out to the side, circle them around. I want you to guide with your hands those thigh bones. And this is almost like a massaging effect to the low back. And we go the other way. So try and make it happen from the hands so that all of the muscles around your hips, your thigh bones, they can just relax in their sockets and pause. And then just pull them out to the side and hold it here. Again, relax your shoulders, your cheekbones, your skin, your toes. You can feel your breathing. And then slowly from there, bring the knees back in, your hands behind your knees. However feels best for you, we're going to come up to seated. I'm going to do a little, almost like a rolling like a ball thinking move, lifting the head, neck and chest up. And slowly we rock. Remember those circles, you've got one going this way, the other going this way, and eventually we come all the way up. Now from here, we're just going to sit. You can reach one leg out, the other leg comes across, find a middle back rotation to come across, elbow gently against the knee, hand down the thigh. A little rotation to the side. You can use that back hand to sit up. Feel that stretch. I'm pushing a little into my knee with the elbow. Relax your shoulders. And then we'll do exactly the same to the other side. Just do it this way so you can get a different view. Foot comes across, this arm comes across, hand along the thigh, hand behind, and find that little rotation. Really grow tall. And then slowly we come all the way back. I'm going to try a little seated rotation again, but this time sitting on top of those seat bones. Find a position that is comfortable in your legs. You're going to bring both arms up. Imagine water dripping off your fingertips. Pull one elbow back. The other fingertips go forwards. Arm reaches behind you. And a middle back rotation. All the way back. Pull the other elbow back. Fingertips reach forwards. Feel your rib cage rotating. Arm reaches back and pull those shoulder blades apart. Anchor your seat bones. One more each side. Elbow, fingertips. Arm reaches. Thumbs can come up. Middle back rotation. You're growing so super tall. All the way back. And last one, elbow, fingertips reach forwards, grow super tall. Arm goes back. Thumbs can come up. Pull your shoulder blades apart. And middle back rotation. All the way back. And just allow yourself to round forwards. Low step, low back, upper back, eyes. We're now going to sit with our legs to the side. So I'll begin in this position. And I want you to pull your seat bones back behind you. So pull the skin from under those seat bones so you can get right up on top of them. And if you would prefer, then you can bend your knees a little. It's up to you. I want you just to think about sitting beautifully tall. Maybe pull those legs a little wider. Hold. You take them a little wider still. Hold. And then you're going to start to walk your hands gently in front. You might not go very far. And I want you to just think about the circle of your pelvis again, going this way. And then the upper body is going to think about a circle going this way. So we really think extension of the spine, but really opening up around those hips so you can flex those feet. And just hold and walk the hands. And just see how far you can get down. If you want to make it a little bit more about flexion, you can. Breathe into the back and the base of the lungs. And then slowly reset all the way back up. And then slowly from there, just one leg. So one leg in, other leg out to the side. And I want you just to begin by thinking about a little lateral flexion by bringing one arm up and just coming a little up to come over. And just hold. Again, bring it all the way back up. And again, arm up to come over. And then I'm going to rotate forwards so that the belly button is almost pulling more towards the outstretched leg. You should feel a stretch along this side of your low back. Imagine you were sort of drawing your armpit down towards the floor. Then back up again and all the way back down. We'll just do one more. Up. A lateral flexion over. And then a rotation of your low middle back. It's not your pelvis. And if it feels okay, you can just allow those hands to come down. Pull the seat bone back on the outstretched leg. And hold. Restep. Low back, middle back, upper back, eyes. Such a lovely stretch. We're going to do one more on the other side. So just however you can, we bring that leg in. Hold. Arm comes up. Just a gentle lateral flexion. Remember, we've been teaching the body where to come from in lateral flexion. Parting those ribs. All the way back up and down. And again, the arm comes up. Naturally flex across. And let's do a couple now, adding in that low back stretch. So laterally flex across. And then middle back rotation. And imagine your armpit on this side, beginning to think about coming down towards the floor. My seat bone on the outstretched leg draws back. All the way back to lateral flexion. And all the way back up. One more. Lateral flexion to the side. And then that rotation of the middle back. Pulling the seat bone back behind you. And if you want to, you upper body and breathe. Is one side tighter? And slowly release that all the way back up. Just to finish, we'll come onto our tummies. Going to very gently from here, just bend. Hold the toes if you can. Allow your pelvis just to tip a little backwards so the pubic bone gets heavier. Pull that heel, as long as the knee is healthy, a little bit more deeply towards the bottom. Your knee is directly underneath your hip. And then draw that thigh bone down towards the end of your mat. And if you can lift it up just a little. And you're trying to keep this space in your hip here absolutely flat. Relax your shoulders. And quietly release it, and we do the same on the other side. Bend, hold, slowly. Let the pubic bone feel a little heavier, shoulders relax. Now lengthen that thigh bone away from you. If the knee is healthy, pull the foot a little more in towards the bottom. And then allow yourself, with the length in the thigh bone, just to lift the thigh bone up a little more, as though you're bringing your thigh bone into your hamstring. And very quietly release. Hands can come either side of your mat. Shoulder blades completely relax. The head, neck and chest come up a little. And just sliding your shoulder blades down your back. Bring yourself into a very gentle extension. Stretch the back out. Bringing it back down. Just two more. So I've got my hands at either side of the mat. My legs are quite wide apart. The pubic bone is gently weighted. The shoulder blades are soft. The head comes up, the eyes move a little forwards. There's an energy up through the crown of the head. Sacrum reaches back. And all the way back down. Last one. Head, eyes forwards. Melt your shoulder blades. Feel your entire back working in harmony. And bend the elbows to come down. Legs more together, hands beneath shoulders, push all the way up. And slowly from there, rest position. Again, take your hands to the left of the mat. Lift your right seat bone right up and over your right heel. Drop that right armpit down to the floor. Head relaxed. Hands to the right. Left seat bone up and over left heel. Armpit on the left down towards the floor.